Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
People who are dealing drugs are looking for a market. They are not concerned about jurisdictional lines, state boundaries, or even international boundaries.
North Dakota is not a hotbed of crime, but the latest numbers suggest it's getting warmer. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Now, that's especially true when it comes to drug offenses and violence.
Attorney General Wayne Stenjum released the latest crime numbers today, and Valley News Team's Christine Stanwood is here to tell us more about them. Christine?
Stephanie, Mike, arrests for drug offenses increased dramatically last year. Law enforcement agents are finding larger quantities of heroin and methamphetamine. The Attorney General says drugs have become the biggest crime concern in North Dakota.
The price of drugs is very high out there, and so the incentive for profit is very high.
Drug offenses have increased since 2010 within the Bakken region. Now, the annual crime report shows it is now spreading throughout the state. Stenjum says heavily armed Mexican cartels are bringing their drugs to North Dakota.
Violent crime rate in 2014 over 2013 is up in Williams, most significantly there.
However, North Dakota hired 80 full-time law enforcement officers last year, which helped increase drug arrests. And although the oil boom brought in many newcomers to the state, Stenjum says the crime doesn't come from one particular group.
I think it's fair to say people who are longtime residents here commit their fair share of offenses, and it is convenient, though not accurate, to blame all of it on the people that are coming in.
And although drug offenses are up almost 18%, Attorney General Wayne Stenjum says, quote, "The good news is that for the most time in more than a decade, aggravated assaults are down." The report also adds that the number of DUIs has lowered for the second year in a row. Stephanie?
All right, Christine, thank you. Now, murders were also up in 2014, with 19 of them statewide. Stenjum says all of those cases were either resolved or ended in arrests.
A Fargo woman says she just wanted fast internet service at a reasonable price. When she signed up with CenturyLink in January, she says they opened up 4 accounts under her name. Sophia Vargas says she first thought nothing of it. Now it's a constant nightmare. Her bills, she says, add up to more than $400 a month. She says she's put on hold hours a day, and when she finally gets through to an actual person, they just pass the buck.
They've been taking money out of my bank account to pay these bills, and they refuse to give it back, stating they don't have any records of the withdrawals, but yet my bank statements clearly say CenturyLink.
Today, we called CenturyLink's regional communications manager in Sioux Falls, who said she was shocked to learn about this situation. She said she would contact Sophia to remedy the question and situation as quickly as possible. Stay with us for an update.
PC giant Microsoft released its newest operating system, Windows 10, today. New features include that they say they have a faster web browser, as well as voice assistant Cortana, which was recently exclusive to Windows phones. Microsoft brought back the Start menu, which many users are excited about. And local tech expert Brian Schott says the new system has many great features, but bugs are typically expected with new software. Schott recommends most users wait a few months before upgrading.
If you're a geek, obviously you're going to jump on board, you're going to play with it, and you'll be able to troubleshoot through any issues that you're going to have. But for everybody else, I would say let everybody else that wants to jump on board do so. Let them test the software, then you come in, a month to 3 months later.
PCs and tablets already running Windows 7 or 8 can upgrade to Windows 10 for free this next year.
Organizers say they would have been happy if 50 people showed up. Instead, 150 people came out to support Bernie Sanders. The grassroots group is getting a jump start on the presidential campaign season. The goal of tonight's Beers for Bernie event at Shields Arena was to get volunteers to help with campaigning. Bernie Sanders also spoke live to 3,500 meetings across the nation via video conference. The Fargo group says we'll need everyone's support to get him in the presidential seat.
We know Bernie Sanders isn't going to get a lot of airtime. We suspect that the corporate media really does not want him to be in there because he's going to shake up the establishment. But, if the people are going to get what we want, if we're going to have the middle class grow like we need it to, this is how we do it. Grassroots, getting people together.
Organizers say the Fargo group is only about 2 weeks old, but they do have a Facebook page called Team Bernie.
It was a huge turnout tonight for the 21st annual Fargo Police Community Picnic at Island Park. The picnic is an effort to bring the community together with police and other agencies in a casual setting so people can learn about services available in the community. The night included music and entertainment by the El Zagel Shrine German Band and the West Fargo Community Band.
Watch for cars, wear a helmet, and look twice before crossing the road. Simple bike safety reminders that a group of cyclists is spreading across the country. Bike and Build hosted a free family bicycling clinic at the YMCA earlier today. This nonprofit organization gives bike safety clinics in communities, both big and small. This group of 25 started in New Hampshire and plans to end in Vancouver, BC. In addition, the program raises money to support affordable housing project. Each cyclist has to fundraise more than $4,000 for the trip.
So whatever money we don't spend on food or housing or gas or anything actually gets put back into a big pot, and we put that out in the form of grants and funds to affordable housing groups across the nation.
If you want to get involved, we have a link on our website, valleynewslive.com. Just click on this story.
Tonight, people were able to dance, sing, and enjoy the park with the whole family. The Fargo Park District is hosting a series of 4 concerts in the park this summer. The second of the series was tonight in Trollwood Park and featured October Road, a funky country band. Organizers say these events are a chance to bring the whole family out to listen to some great local bands, enjoy arts and crafts, and a bouncy castle. Admission is free and everyone is welcome. There are 2 more concerts in the park left this summer, August 5th at Roosevelt, August 12th at Brunsdale Park. That is from 7 to 8:30 p.m. for both of them.